morning, this is Jerry with Average Guy Cigar Channel. This is part 2 of our cutter and punch video. We did guillotine cutters, the first video, and the second video we're going to do punches. Some people prefer the punch, my son Will does. Some people prefer guillotine cutters, and that's me. And there's a new one out called a shuriken cutter. We're going to do a video on that maybe next week it'll be out. And new style of cutter, hadn't had it long, enjoy playing with it, kind of a gadget guy. So we'll get right into it. In the previous video we talked about guillotine cutters, and I showed you cigar scissors. And we're off the punch thing, but this is cigar scissors. The neat thing that I forgot to show you, because I ran a little long last time, I couldn't stop talking, is these cigar scissors will fold up, just like this. Got a little key ring attachment, so you can put it on your key ring and take it with you. So, a neat little gadget. If you like gadgets, that's the way to go. We're going to talk about punches. All punches generally will have a stainless steel blade of some sort and some way of cleaning them out after they punch. So what you do simply is take the punch, center it on the back of the cigar, work it in. As you can see, twist that sucker in, get it all the way till it seats, then pull it back out and put it back. When you put it back together or close it, it'll punch out the inside that was cut out, and you end up with something that looks like that, which is the part of the wrapper. We've got 3 styles of punch cutters here. This one's a little more ornate, a little fancier. You can carry it if you're going to like a cigar party or something. Again, when it closes up, it pushes out the part of the foot that was cut out. The last one is a combination single blade cutter. You probably saw in our last video if you saw the one on cutters. And this one is spring loaded, so when you move it over, it snaps back, cleans out the inside of the cutter. Another real popular style is built into a lighter. Because we get somewhere and you got a lighter, you ain't got a cutter, you got to know, you got to have some way of cutting it. So what you do is you fold out your handy dandy punch, take your cigar, center it as best you can, work it down in there, you get a cut like that. Get a cut like that. When you close it, it snaps out, cleans out the end that you cut out, and you're ready to go. Now, as I said in the previous video, generally you don't want to punch them or cut them until time to smoke them. We did some so you guys could see how they work. You folks, pardon me, could see how they work. One more point with cutters and punches. A lot of times you'll find that they cut and punch a lot easier if they're a little wet. If you're the kind of guy like me that likes to wet it before you cut it, you probably don't want to loan anybody your cutter. If you're going to borrow a cutter from somebody, you want to make sure he doesn't lick it before he cuts it, because it's just something you don't need to deal with. I keep a cutter that I just use like when folks come over and have a cigar, and I just let them use it, and they're not wet when they cut them, so I don't have to worry about that. So just a little point there. Thank you for watching our video. Click like at the bottom if you enjoyed it. Send us any questions or comments you like. Check us out on Facebook page, Average Guy Cigars, and next week we'll have a video on the shuriken cutter. Thanks much. Have a great day.